Skill Builder Comparing Fractions.
Ollie, here to talk about comparing fractions. Fractions are used to represent a part of a whole or group. The denominator tells us how many parts it takes to make the whole. The numerator tells us how many pieces of the whole are being represented. My friend Gil has offered to help in explaining different ways to compare fractions.
Let's start with the easiest way to compare. If I have the fractions 3/4 and 1/4 and I want to compare them, I see the denominators are the same. This means both of the quantities are broken into 4 equal parts. Now I can look at the numerators to decide which one is bigger. 3/4 is bigger because 3 of the 4 pieces are a larger quantity than 1 of the 4 pieces.
Another way to compare is by using numerators. If the numerators are the same, the fraction with the smaller denominator is bigger.
That doesn't make any sense.
Give me a second, Gil. Let me show you. Here is a model of 1/6 and a model of 1/4. In each fraction, each whole has one part shaded in. Look at 1/4. The parts are larger than the parts of 1/6. 1/4 is the larger fraction.
I have another method to try.
1/2 is a benchmark fraction and can be used to help determine the size of a fraction. Look at this fraction of 3/12 compared to 4/8. Looking at the numerator and denominator of 3/12. 3 is less than half of 12. Here is a model to show it. Now 4 is half of 8. This fraction equals 1/2 and is larger than 3/12. Now if the numerators and denominators are not the same and the benchmark fraction isn't useful, we can
just quit and call our moms?
No, Gil, we can do this. There is another way than calling mom in.
Looking it up on the internet?
Gil, stop interrupting so I can explain. When the other strategies won't work, we should find the least common multiple. I start by listing the multiples of 5. Then find the multiples of 8. 40 is the least common multiple between each number. I am now going to convert both fractions so they have a denominator of 40.
I can take this part. 5 times 8 equals 40. I multiplied the bottom by 8, so I need to multiply the top by 8. This makes the fraction 32/40ths. For the second fraction, I know 8 times 5 equals 40. I multiplied the bottom by 5, so I have to multiply the top by 5. Now I have the fraction 35/40ths.
And now we can compare the two fractions because their denominators are the same. 7/8 is a tiny bit larger than 4/5.
Prove it.
Sure. Here are the models representing the fractions.
I need a nap.
Thanks, Gil, for your help today with comparing fractions. Good day.